Back into the stadium.
Anticipation going on. We're talking about numbers 9902. I don't think he can hear anything. His cell phone's not.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Nick Vassos live in Skyfox as we continue to watch the David Cook Parade get closer and closer to Blue Springs South High School, and the crowds seem to get bigger and bigger right here along Adams Dairy Parkway, just about a half mile to the south of the high school itself, and David Cook continuing to wave to the fans. He's also been tossing out some souvenirs to those along the road, and you can see some of the Idol crew also flanking either side of his convertible there as he waves to the fan. I believe that is his brother also that is in the car, if I'm not mistaken. But we still got a little ways to go here as the crowds get bigger, and they continue to follow David in what has been a really fun day for a lot of people across the metro. I would imagine including David himself. He's had a very fun day. He's seen thousands of people, and he still has, as you can tell from these live pictures from Skyfox, he still has thousands more to grow as the crowd continues to gather here at Blue Springs South Football Stadium. For now, we'll send it back to John and Susan, who anchor our coverage. Guys?
All right, thanks a lot. And as the crowds get bigger, the parade gets a little bit slower, so it may take him to get a while to get here. But we have all kinds of fans from all over the country coming in to see David Cook perform. And as Dave Dunn mentioned, anywhere from tots to older women, and you have a fan.
Well, as a matter of fact, I've been struck by how many moms are here, and proudly here with their signs. Tina Miller is here from Grain Valley, and Tina, you have a special connection through your daughter to David Cook.
Right, my daughter went to third grade with David, and in Miss Gentry's class also, and Choosy Moms Choose David Cook.
We noticed your sign from the booth here and thought it was great. How close were your daughter and David? Were they involved in theater together? Mrs. Gentry, of course, giving him his first start in the Christmas pageant that year.
So I think she was just in class with him, but you know, when we saw him on there, we became instant fans because Blue Springs and Grain Valley love David Cook.
How many times have you voted for this guy over the past few weeks?
A bunch. I have an unlimited plan.
51 million votes last week. I'm betting a bunch came from the Miller household. All right, how long have you been here waiting to get in? What's the plan today?
Since 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. And your daughter's here as well?
Not my daughter, but she'll be watching.
She'll be watching. All right. Well, Tina, we sure appreciate you sharing your sign. We just got the 5-minute call from Mix 93.3's Kelly Urich, so you better get back down to your seat there, all right? Thanks for joining us. Tina Miller from Grain Valley. And she's just one of hundreds of signs we've seen here today. And like I said, a lot of them are the moms. They're having fun.
Yeah, he does have a wide range of appeal. And Dave Dunn touched on it. He was a little bit emotional at the Power and Light District this morning when he talked about his brother Andrew. But it's also his brother Adam that is very close to his heart. It was when David Cook sang "Always Be My Baby" with his brother Adam in the front row. You see, Adam is suffering from terminal brain cancer that has spread to his spine. And we have a story with more on Adam Cook's trip to the American Idol set.
They are two brothers with two very different tales.
A lot of people have kind of described it as heaven and hell, to see David so high and Adam so low, but somewhere in the middle they seem to meet.
And in the middle, a strong bond made stronger by the strength of a disease. In 1998, Adam Cook was diagnosed with a brain tumor. In 2006, the Cooks learned the disease had spread.
Really, for the last 6 months, Adam has been fighting like every day, every minute of every day. He's just been fighting to keep going.
That determination will now carry the 36-year-old to what is sure to be one of his proudest moments, watching his little brother perform live and in person on center stage in a town where dreams are made. Having
him be in bed for several days in a row, and then just the excitement of seeing his spirits lifted so high, it was very amazing for me.
The trip of a lifetime was made possible by the help of a local Terre Haute radio station and a donation, a $40,000 med flight from Clarion Health, complete with a full-time nurse and medic.
Oh, we're just kind of excited about what's going on, and we're glad that we can help Adam and his wife, and hopefully everything will go well. And
the Cook's journey is said to be Adam's last wish, but truth is, Adam has one other wish he'd like granted.
I'll tell you, he's been asking his brother for ages to sing a Depeche Mode song for him, but they can't get approval to sing Depeche Mode.
And that was about Adam Cook. And if you notice, he has AC a lot of times on a jacket or on his guitar, and that's in honor of his brother. And by the way, the American Cancer Society is out here selling Adam Cook T-shirts for $10 with all the proceeds going to the Cancer Society.
All right, a live look from Sky Fox as David Cook has made the turn on the home stretch to the football stadium, where I'd say more than 10,000 David Cook fans, young and old alike, are waiting on his arrival. Now, as we await his arrival, he's already given one concert today, as Dave Freilich mentioned, down at the Power and Light District, a packed house over the lunch hour. Let's take a look through the eyes of Fox 4 photojournalist John Hajduk.
Please welcome David Cook!
I cut my musical chops, so to speak, in Kansas City. I mean, there's a great music scene here, you know.
All right, David Cook performing late this morning, I should say, in the Power and Light District, a packed house as we look live at Sky Fox as he nears an even bigger house, his own home football stadium at Blue Springs South.
You know, I think the people have cell phones and know that he's entered the building, so to speak, because everything got a whole lot louder just a few minutes ago. The band started playing a lot louder, and the people started cheering, and he will really get quite a reception when he walks in here. Now, when he comes in, the mayor will be talking to him, the Chiefs cheerleaders will be performing, and then he will be performing 3 songs in concert here, and luckily the rain has held off. It's going to be a much nicer venue and weather than the Power and Light District earlier this morning when it was kind of nasty. But we have a lot of people who have crowded up to the gates that are now closed so they can see David Cook come down. And now you can hear them.
Yeah.
They're shouting, David.
All right, there's the ground look there. Let me show you something here. Come back to us real quick if you could, back home. How big is this right here?
Yeah.
He's in the house.
Stadium.
The Examiner, a special David Cook souvenir edition that they've been handing out today. So
an insert in the paper today, and everybody has it. They're wanting him to sign it. So let's take a look at Sky Fox, or from our camera out in the middle of the field. It sounds like he is very close to walking into this stadium.
He has pulled in just to the west of the stadium. He is very, very close now to making his entrance as this crowd of, they said they handed out 10,000 tickets, but I got to tell you that it's standing room only all the way around. And Susan, there are people, as we saw on the hill. So it's a packed house for sure.
And he graduated here in 2001, went on to Warrensburg and graduated there in 2006 with a graphic arts degree. But really, he said earlier today on the morning show that music was always a part of his life, even though he wanted to play baseball and was a pitcher, and he'll be doing that later on at the Royals game. He really had music all throughout his life, and he even started a band here, Axiom, and that went on to college. He played in that during college and went up to Omaha, and like they say, one audition changed his life.
It certainly did. You mentioned his baseball career. One of the things he's been very upfront about is his love for the Royals. Tonight, the Royals have invited him out to Kauffman Stadium as they have the second game of the set with the Orioles. Originally, he was scheduled to come out and sing the national anthem. It is Raytown night, though. They already had a crowd that was going to perform out there, and David Cook said, nope, I do not want to step on their toes. So what he'll do is throw out the first pitch at tonight's ball game, and then he will sing in the 7th inning stretch, "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." So what a treat for fans who are heading out to see the Royals and the Orioles tonight.
Yeah, he'll be singing 3 times today.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go up to Nick Vassos and get an update on his whereabouts at this point, Nick.